There we go.
Yep. You're not live yet. It's still here.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Headwaters Science Center. Today we're doing the after school STEM. It's just me here and also my colleague Mask so that you can see and hear me more clearly. Today we're talking about invasion. Invasive plants and invasive animals are a huge concern here in northern Minnesota. And I want to highlight today an exhibit that we have on invasive species and also talk with you a bit about some. And I want to discuss with you, is this plant native, meaning it grows here, and is now growing here. And plants that come from another place that are now growing here are called naturalized. And some of them become invasive. So invasive means that it grows more places where you don't want it to be. Another word that I want to talk about and discuss with you is the word weed. Right? A weed is any plant growing where you don't want it to be. And that can be a native plant or a non-native plant. And there are also native plants that are aggressive, and non-native plants that are aggressive means they grow and kind of take over places. So one I did not bring growing is poison ivy. So that's a native plant. Lots of animals depend on it. Hi, you're welcome to join us. Want to come and have a seat? All right, we have some audience members joining us, and we're live streaming this. So if you're on camera, you'll be seen, and if you say something, you'll be heard. The camera is right here. So you're behind the camera right now. But if you want to come on up, I'm going to have some audience participation in a little bit. And are you comfortable without me having a mask on? I can mask up again if you'd like. All right. So the first plant here, this is my son. This is one he selected, and this is one. This is a basswood, right? Very good. And I'll pass this around to the audience. They might want to smell this. And this is one. I am not sure if it is a native basswood or not. Most basswoods have larger leaves, so I don't know for sure about this. I know this was. So that is one that grows. They grow very well. Oh, let's not put it on. Let's put it on the ground. I know I don't want it to spill on the computer. And some people say they're a little bit aggressive because they often grow from shoots, but I don't think so. This is another kind of, huh?
Red Oscar dogwood.
Red Osier dogwood, and the Latin name is Cornus ceracea.
Yes, it is.
Ceracea. And I'm going to take it out of the water so you can see. One distinguishing mark of this plant, and you can really see in the winter, is the stems. And right now it has some white berries. And when I was out looking at plants today, I saw this little caterpillar here. Actually, the caterpillar was on milkweed. Oh, Arno was going. Members can help me out.
I don't know what it is.
This was already on milkweed.
Yeah.
And moved on here. So that is red Osier dogwood, and it's a native, but that grows very easily. Okay, Arno, please hand me the next one.
Oh, I see this one. I used to see this all the time when I looked out of my bedroom window.
Right, this is one that's growing in our yard. It was used to be growing outside of Arno's bedroom window, and I'm cutting it down. We have actually lots of them.
So that's why they ran away. That's why they ran away.
And this is a kind of plant called a honeysuckle. And we have native honeysuckles. This is a non-native honeysuckle. And one way that you can tell it is if you look at the berries up close. You can see the berries are kind of in two together, right? Two berries growing together. Okay.
So next one.
That's the next one. Yeah, that's a non-native. How about you look at the one with the red berries? Oh, that's not here. Actually, Chuck, would you hand me the one next to you, please? So this is just another version of a non-native honeysuckle growing together. Oh, Arno, we don't need that. We talked about that one a few weeks ago. You want to hand me another one? Okay, this next one is a plant that some people plant.
Catnip.
Catnip, yep. And this is one, do you want to give it a scratch and sniff treatment? And this is one of the ways I like to help identify plants is by smelling them. What does it smell like to you? It's kind of minty. How about you feel the stem? Can you tell me, is it round?
Rectangular and soft.
Rectangular and soft. You can feel the edges. It's kind of a square. Maybe.
To me, it's like a rectangle.
It's like a rectangle. That's almost easier to see. Again, it's one that you can almost identify more easily by its smell than what it looks like, huh? You like that smell? One more, Arno, please?
Yeah.
All right, we've got one more. They're the plants that I brought in today. Okay. And this is another scratch and sniff one.
No, not that.
Oh, I have one other one that's...
Let me read this.
Okay.
Common twig.
Tansy. Common tansy. Here, why don't you scratch and sniff this one? Okay, we'll hold this one up. And this, as you can't see it very well, but it's becoming, there'll be yellow flowers on it later. And this is a non-native, and those, some people have used it. It can be toxic, but people use it in moderation as a flavoring or as a dyeing agent. But it's recommended to be removed from pastures and other places. It kind of takes over too. Okay, well, I had one more, Arno, but I don't see it. The little one with yellow flowers. Oh no, there's more over here. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Hold it up really close. Cinquefoil.
Cinquefoil.
Because it has 5. The flowers have 5 petals. So Arno, how do you say 5 in French? Okay. One more. Scratch and sniff plant.
I'll scratch and sniff it.
Okay. This one right here. This grows in disturbed areas like driveway, like on the edges of driveways and other places. Maybe that. See a little bit more carefully. How does that smell?
Kind of like dried berries.
Dried berries. So people call it pineapple weed or false chamomile.
Oh, now it's smelling kind of like.
And that is one that's it's native to the west coast of the United States. It's not native to here. So a plant can be from the same country, but still not native to this. It grows very tall. Can grow about
like
6
salsa.
feet tall.
Smells kind of like salsa.
And you can see the leaves are very, very hairy.
Hairy!
Hairy leaves. It has yellow flowers. It's biannual, which means the first year just the called mullen. Oops, Arno, be careful. And it's also not native and a little bit invasive. This is one that is very. Do you want to touch this one?
Let me touch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
this part you can touch. Yeah.
I do. I like touching.
Do you want to
it.
touch
Oh,
the
yeah.
leaves?
The leaves? Yeah.
You don't mind them?
No.
They're a little bit prickly.
A little bit, but not that
A
bad.
little bit prickly. Okay, this is Canada thistle, which is not native and also very invasive.
It's also common.
It's also very common. All right. I've got one more. Another one that you've seen.
Have I seen this?
You've seen this.
Oh, I have.
This grows a lot of places where people are. Some people call it white man's footprints because where Europeans have gone, it tends to grow, especially in disturbed areas. It can grow a lot in lawns. A lot of people don't like it in their lawn. I don't mind it.
Me neither.
Okay, it's called plantain.
Yeah, plantain.
Plantain.
I feed it to my rabbit.
Yeah, you can. A rabbit likes to eat it. This has the flower has a long stalk.
Yeah,
And you can see it has the veins, like that, from the Headwaters Science Center. Okay, so we are going to look at those are terrestrial plants. Now we're going to look at some aquatic plants, pictures of aquatic plants from exhibit. and you have to decide if you think it is native or non-native. Okay? So no.
It's going to hit the green one.
If it's native, the green button will go off. If it's not native, you won't see the green light. So coon's tail, is it native?
Yes.
It is, yes. How about bladderwort?
Native. What about
Tail?
not native?
Not native, but we do have a native cattail. We'll pick it up later. It's okay.
That's it.
That is our native cattail. And fireweed, you just push it one time and hold it.
Native.
Is native. Water smartweed.
Native.
How about, we also have cattails that are hybrid, which means that they are mixed between two species at least. Okay, and here's a milfoil.
Native.
That's a native one. How about weed? See if you can see that. Okay, we'll do, yep. And how about the white pond lily? Arno, please focus on what we're doing. That one is also native. All right? Okay. Well, invite. That was just a sampling of our exhibit, but I invite you to come and explore. Also, it has to do with, there's also fish and shelled creatures, mollusks. Monday through Saturday, we're open from 9:30 to 5 p.m. and on Sundays we're open from 1 to 5 p.m. And thank you to the kind folks co-op choose to round up their bill and to make a round number, and the extra cents go to support community activities such as the forages seeing you every day, 3:30 Central Time. Get out there and look at plants and learn about them. See you next